Norwich City have kicked us off and immediately worked the ball back towards the edge of their own penalty area, and Hanley playing the ball to Campbell, who's had to go chasing back towards his own box here as Campbell, and he's been shaken off the ball, and QPR get the ball across the face of goal and wide, and that was nearly a goal inside 26 seconds. Long free kick from Hanley, might fall for Buendia in the penalty area, he's got there and he's poked it narrowly wide. My goodness, we've been playing for 75 seconds and we've had a chance at either end. That one a long free kick forward from Hanley. Defender Dickey didn't really deal with it. Brenda got in round the back and actually just gently lifted it over the advancing goalkeeper, and then it was about where the ball would bounce. Here's Aarons. Passes the ball up towards Buendia, quickly onto Dow. This is nice football. Dow sets off. He's halfway inside the QPR half. He's managed to get it through to Pukki. Great pass. Can Pukki finish? Oh, he slipped at the vital moment as he was about to take the shot, and it's gone bobbling through to the goalkeeper. That was fantastic build-up play, wasn't it, Leon? And you're just waiting for Pukki to bury that, and he seemed to just lose his footing. Nice little turn from Buendia away from Devise, and he's got the ball behind the fullback Kai, and here comes Quintilla on the overlap. Cuts it back to Kieran Dowler, who hits the shot just wide. Lovely move from Norwich City. Moved the ball a bit more quickly there, didn't they? But just at the moment, when they get into the QPR penalty area, they're sort of snatching at the finishes. That quality in the box just deserting them at the moment. Buendia has come to meet him almost on the halfway line, and now he comes forward, gets away from Johansson, sets up Quintilla here, 25 yards out, he's going to hit one. Oh, it's gone right through the goalkeeper's hands, and that crossed the line. That crossed the line. You could see from here the goal is given. The referee's pointing at his watch, but Xavi Quintilla has his first Norwich City goal. He caught that one nicely from 25 yards. The goalkeeper Seni Dieng has let it slip through his hands, and then he had one of those painful scrambles back, but you could see from here that that ball had clearly crossed the line. The referee dramatically points at his watch, no doubt about it. Norwich City are in front, QPR 0, Norwich City 1, and it's Quintilla's first for the club. QPR respond. Johansson marches over the halfway line. Norwich haven't got a challenge on him yet, and he's gone all the way into the penalty area, and he set up Willock. Oh, challenge comes in there, and a penalty is given. Hanley went to ground, made the challenge on Willock, and the referee has pointed to the penalty spot, and it was just, I think Willock there confused Hanley by stopping, didn't he? And Hanley expected him to continue running and was committed to the challenge, and he's caught him, and it's a penalty, and there aren't too many complaints from the Norwich City players about that. So QPR have a perfect chance to equalise. The usual antics from him, making himself look as big as possible on the goal line. Here comes Dykes with the penalty. Krul saves the rebound though. Oh, he's miscontrolled from Dykes. Through it goes, and it's more penalty heroics for Tim Krul. We've seen this in the capital before. A wonderful save. Dykes drove it, didn't really put it in either corner, went pretty much down the centre. Krul's got his foot to it. Dykes has a penalty saved, and Tim Krul, it's a speciality from the penalty spot. Norwich still lead 1-0. Just too quick in there for Johansson. Turns the ball onto McLean. Up to Cantwell now, who will lay it off to Kenny McLean. Quintilla's available on the left-hand side. That's where the ball goes now. He's level with the QPR penalty area. Returns the ball back to McLean, who will put a testing ball into the penalty area. Aarons is there! That's a fantastic goal! That is a brilliant goal! Kenny McLean curling the cross in towards the far post. Aarons timing his run, meeting the ball first time, volleying it past the goalkeeper, and having just saved a penalty at one end. Norwich City go down the other. McLean's cross, Aarons with the finish, and it's Queen's Park Rangers 0, Norwich City 2. That is a fine goal from the young man who's very much in demand at the moment. 2 goals up. Back it goes to Krul. Plays it to McLean. Nicely touched onto Skip. Good football from Norwich. It's played there by Campbell into Dowell, and then Dowell sets Pukki away. Pukki races into the penalty. Can he make it 3-0? He's put it wide. Oh, great chance for Pukki, who now goes and studs his studs up against the post in frustration. That was a wonderful move, flowing move. Norwich had the ball on the edge of their own penalty area. They, with a couple of passes, sliced through the QPR team. Pukki was in. You expect him to score those, don't you? Quintilla trying to release Campbell on the left-hand side. Well seen by Adoma, who brings it under control, and tries a trick and gets past Campbell. Albert Adoma, he plays the ball into the channel for Willock, who's made a good run here. He goes into the Norwich penalty area to the right of goal, plays it across, there's a chance here, and there's a tap in, and they have got a goal back. It was a good break on the right-hand side from Willock. He turned the ball into the middle, and in the end it fell for Dykes, who puts the ball into the net. Norwich couldn't defend, and with 20 minutes to go, this game is back in the melting pot. It's Queen's Park Rangers 1, Norwich City 2. Dykes has made up for missing the penalty earlier on. QPR have given the ball away to McLean, and here's Campbell in the penalty area to McLean, across, chance for Buendia, and he's made it 3-1. QPR giving the ball away on the edge of their own penalty area. McLean spotted the pass across the edge of the 6-yard box. Buendia comes in, he puts the ball into the net. Goal number 14 for the season for him, and that's some breathing space for Norwich City with 8 minutes to go. It's Queen Park's Rangers 1, Norwich City 3.